Hello everybody, welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved here on the Lost Island. I took a little bit of a hiatus there for a little while because I actually got new internet, the Starlink, and I got the new Xbox Series S. So that's kind of why it took me so long to start uploading again. That, and after I got all that, I just needed the motivation. Because I've had this footage for a little while now, and I just haven't like quite finished it yet. So today is me finishing this video finally. Today we're starting to get the artifacts. Today we'll get the artifact of the pack and the hunter. For this series, I think I'm only going to be able to defeat the beta, or the gamma and the beta, before Fjordur comes out. But we'll see, you never know. So I've kind of given these caves a little run through. Just because I've tried to record this once before, and there were so many insects in here that it took me so long to kill all of them that this video would have been like half an hour long. So I have to get one artifact of the pack, I believe, and in order for all three bosses, I think I need 3 artifacts of the hunter. And then I'd also like an extra one, just that way I have it for like a pedestal. So if you come down here in this cave, you can kind of see the directions I'm taking. You'll kind of find your way into here. And there's actually no insects in here as far as I can tell. I don't hear anything, so that's a good sign. So here it is. Here's the artifact of the pack. It's this crown looking thing. Actually not that hard to find. Yeah, this cave is pretty neat looking. I mean, the rest of the cave is okay. I've never actually, like, this is the first time I actually been back here because I had to look up, like, where this artifact was, because the first time I tried to record it, I was just, like, running around aimlessly for probably, like, 20 minutes because I'd never thought to even, like, come back this direction. I was just like exploring the other way, and I was like, I've got to be missing a tunnel here somewhere. But I don't know, it's just odd. And there's also a drop back here, so let's see what's in that. Okay, send it a shotgun. It's not bad. Probably not gonna wear that armor, but all right. The shotgun's not bad. I might use that, I suppose, for maybe the boss fight, just so I don't have to get an ascendant. It's like the one that you make in the fabricator. It's like the fabricated shotgun or whatever, like the modern looking shotgun. If I happen to find one that has a higher damage percentage than that Ascendant one, or I might even already have one in my base or something, I'm not sure, I'll have to look, but I doubt it. So that could come in handy. I also need to tame a Uteranus, which I don't think would be that bad. Yeah, I still got a couple more things that I need to do before we kind of take on this first boss. I could probably take on the Gamma without a Uteranus, but the Beta I'll definitely probably need one. But one of my strategies probably going to be is to lure it into the tunnel, so that way it can't like jump around and stuff. But so here's this kind of cave area. This is like the entrance. The top of that waterfall is kind of where you enter, and you could kind of see where that waterfall is from the beginning of the video. Then there's another exit area, kind of up these tunnels over here. And there's dung beetles in here. I recommend bringing a creature that is pretty small or pretty strong down here. It doesn't necessarily have to be like small, really. I brought a T-Rex in here and just kind of lured everything to it, which wasn't that hard, really, and it took care of them pretty easy. I just didn't like have anything super small. It's like there's this little dead end cave here, but I didn't really have anything super small that could kill that many things. So I just kind of had to work with what I had. And if you're hearing any background noise, my grandpa's currently mowing outside, so that is not very helpful. But yeah, so you kind of got to just follow these tunnels around. There's a bunch of different ways these tunnels go, and it's kind of a neat little cave. Um, I don't usually do a whole lot of cave exploring, but like I said, in this cave, I was just wandering aimlessly for probably like a half hour, just because I was like, well, the artifact's got to be like around this little room here somewhere where all these crystals are, just because it seems like that's where it would be. And I went through all these tunnels and it just wasn't around. So I just kind of had to look up. I was like, okay, well, where's this thing at? And it actually turns out it wasn't that hard to find. I was just being an idiot. So you gotta come down here. Hold on, just give me a second. Yeah, so kind of we're just exploring right now. See, look, that's your little exit here. I've got my little Maywing. But yeah, I've kind of given you a little tour. Just the basics of this cave. I've kind of shown you where it's at, the artifact and stuff. So it's really not that hard to find. I just needed to open my eyes a little bit more. They always hide stuff behind waterfalls, so I probably should have gone back there. Yeah, this entrance tunnel or exit tunnel, whichever, it's kind of long, but and then just saying, yeah, it leads up to this kind of tunnel right here that leads both ways, go to the outside. So this way it kind of leads up here to the outside, so you can see outside a little bit. And this side, let me get down there a second. Which is ironic because my base is literally like right above this, and I did not know that this little lake down here was a cave. And my base is literally right above it, which is kind of weird because I had no idea it was there. I never looked at that waterfall really. I just knew that there was a waterfall there. I just assumed that it was like a little tiny one, but had I walked closer to it, I would have realized that that thing is like a 50-foot tall waterfall. See, look, and I'll show you. I kind of gotta go the roundabout way. There we go. See, I got all my Rexes still, my breeding Rexes. I haven't bred up an army yet, but all those Rexes are, of course, the same level. Just so it's easier to spot mutations. I also tamed these mantises, and I had a video for it, but I guess I also forgot to mention that I got a new phone, as well as my Xbox and internet, because my phone one day it just stopped working, and I lost the recording that had me taming these mantises on it. It wasn't anything special, really, I guess. It was kind of disappointing because I, had farmed all those death worms, and that was kind of the whole point of it, was for the mantis video, which would have been up in the time that I was gone, kind of, for those, like, 2 months. But unfortunately, since my phone just stopped working, I didn't get that footage back, which is really disappointing. But yeah, so as you can see, I've got my 2 crowns here, my 2 artifacts of the pack. Only one of those I actually need for a boss fight. And the other one will just go on a pedestal, along with the artifact of the pack once I get it. And I think the artifact of the pack is the only, like, multiple of an artifact that I need. As you can see, I got a couple Rex eggs. I mean, these guys just pretty much just farm Rex eggs for me. And I got these guys over here. These guys are just kind of throwaway. They just kind of sit there. Then I got my Magmasaur. What I want to get soon, and I don't even know if I'll get it because I don't really need it. But I might get an industrial forage just because it makes things so much easier to smelt. Like, the Magmasaur helps, but it's just not great. So as you can see, I got a bunch of Rex eggs there. And a bunch of food. So One of these days I'm also going to have to make some kibble because I've got so many Rex eggs. Alright, so you can kind of see where I'm at right now. You kind of got to fly over this direction. I'm on the west side of the map. Kind of like just south of the little lighthouse tower deal. You can kind of see where I'm at there. And you'll come to about this area, you'll find this cave. This is where the artifact of the pack is. I have actually explored this cave before, but I actually never explored it into where the artifact was. So I was actually in this cave, and I didn't know there was an artifact in here. Well, one time before, just because I was kind of exploring, and I saw it, and I was like, "Ooh, I wonder what this is." And I ended up eventually leaving. I don't know if it's in one of my videos or not, actually. But I had to leave because there was like bats and stuff in here. And if you know anything about bats in Ark, just leave them alone. just go away. So I think I'm a little bit more prepared this time, and I know the pathing to where the artifact actually is. It's pretty hidden, which is probably why I didn't find it before, because I expected it to be like an obvious like giant cave entrance, which is kind of just like the last one. I just needed to search a little bit more. So we got that Megalania there. Jeez. So basically you can hop up this hole, kind of. Or you can go on that side tunnel. It doesn't really matter. They both lead to the same place. So you hop up here. And there's some scorpions here, which, yeah. So I've sped this up a little bit. Just because, you know, Maywings don't do a lot of damage. I figured I'd speed it up to make it easier. There we go. I'm stuck. Okay, so you gotta go down this way. You kind of just take that tunnel, and then you go down this way. And you fall down. And you kind of come... Oh, there's Arthro. Come on. There you go. Alright. So now, you come down here. And right there, this is where I'm going to get off my Maywing. See, look, there's a bat there. I'm going to try and sneak around the bat. I don't know how well this is going to work out, but hopefully. There we go. Yep, seeing the bat didn't aggro on me, so if you're wondering how to get this easy, I like literally didn't even have to fight that much to get in here, as you can see. I mean, if you take the longer route, you might have to fight, you know, Megalania. Sorry, and like bats along the whole way. So look, there's one artifact of the hunter that I got, and now I've got to get 2 more. So yeah, I already did a little run through this cave, just kind of make sure that like everything was spawning correctly, because sometimes they don't spawn right, which is kind of weird, but I don't know. Like the lighthouse cave or whatever, the lighthouse cave doesn't have anything in it, like artifact wise, but for some reason the spiders don't spawn correctly in it. So basically the reason I brought my Maywing in here, so I can jump back up this if I would not glitch. There we go. So okay. Alright, and then you just go this way. And then down there. Down that long tunnel here. Or do you? Pretty sure you do. Yeah, let's go. Yep, this is the right way. Alright. So now I'm going to go outside. I'm going to put this artifact in the chest out here. And then... because this is actually my second run through. The first run through I did was to make sure that the bats wouldn't aggro, and then this third one right here that you see me grab, that's the third artifact that I need. So that's the last one that I really need for the bosses. But at some point, I probably will come back, like after I'm done recording this video, to grab one more so I can put it on a pedestal. and I can just kind of display them like that. And then my way home, I just kind of gotta scale these cliffs, kind of, because my base is like a quarter of the way across the map, which really isn't that far if you're going by Maywing, because Maywings are pretty fast. So, and you can't really see a whole lot while I'm doing this because there's just a lot of trees in the way. Yeah, see, there's some Bronos there. So yeah, I really like the scenic part of this map, and that's kind of one of the reasons I can't wait to play on First Order, because I kind of can't wait to see, because I've seen the map like as it's in its mod. I haven't actually played on it, but I've seen it from like Syntac playing it and stuff. Um, I'm just kind of wondering like what like the people at like Wildcard will do to like change how it looks or like how it plays, like in different ways. Which I don't know, it'd be kind of neat just to see what they do with it. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna take each of these artifacts one by one and bring them up there. And then, so now I have gone and gone for a fourth time to grab an artifact. I took all the other ones up to the terminal where I'll need them at some point. I didn't really see a point in bringing them down to the base and then taking them up there. So now I've got these two side by side, and then I'm gonna try and get all the artifacts, including the one from the labyrinth, because I'm pretty sure there's one in there. And then whether or not I use them for the alpha boss or not, we'll see. But if we only end up playing the gamma and beta, don't be surprised, because First Order's coming out soon. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it's taken me such a long time to put this video out.